That was so tense. I did not care for that shit, says the lol. Amen. Got a TV now.
Our broadcast is all over the news. Now humans know.
It was a mistake to reach out to them. They'll never negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen to us.
We're gonna make sure of it.
Simon paid with his life.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
I don't want a revolution that spills blood.
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your freedom, maybe you don't deserve it.
North, don't you
That's
dare-
enough!
Don't make me pull this car over. Nice
And now
shoulder
what
there.
do we
I do
do?
like how her clothes are very gladiator-ish. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, the controller will change its light depending on how tense like the situation is. It's just nice.
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit,
I do like this part.
all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? But we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m., no violence. We free our people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
Yeah, Marcus not only lived, he's now in charge of the revolution.
He basically started it. He showed up and was like, "Hey yo, what up?"
We're taking this to the next level.
Same. Dating website discovered to have less than 5% female members.
Not that Android men are
right.
a thing.
It's like Grindr, like. I think that's
I've
just a
been waiting a
gay
long
dating
time for this.
website.
Oh, what is Marcus's accent? It's just kind of a generic American accent, honestly. It's not anything in particular. It's that kind of
Well-educated.
It's a coastal accent.
It's a coast,
basically.
yeah, West Coast mainly.
Yeah, specifically West Coast.
It's that West Coast educated sort of. It's very generic, but also specific.
Look, this way, quick!
Just gonna start a revolution.
It's okay, they're gone.
There's probably even more police in the area. We should be careful.
Oh, he sounds strange to you, Puff? That's funny. He sounds totally normal to me.
Same. Both of us, honestly, because we both basically grew up on the West Coast. I hella grew up on the West Coast, for all
grew up on the
intents,
West
yeah.
Coast.
So, I mean, Alaska specifically, obviously.
Jaywalking because I'm a deviant.
The store's over here.
We got a lot of shit to do. Okay.
I'll go notice the store first.
Store first, and then I'll be
All the things.
Gotta make sure to collect all the boys.
All the
Get that droid.
Yeah.
Convert that boy since you're right here anyways.
Well, I think I am gonna do the other things.
You're
first.
free.
I'm gonna be a thorough boy. North can wait. I'm gonna go Moses some stuff up.
Some boys. I think you.
Yeah, you can convert them. I think this is what we did last time, actually. Sprints to convert.
You're free.
A-row. To commemorate the invention of androids, which released humanity from the bonds of labor, setting man free to pursue higher goals and scale the heights of learning, love, and leisure.
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change.
Marcus is freeing them being BT-dubs. He's able to force deviancy on androids.
Yeah. Force trigger, actually. I think that's the better way of phrasing it.
You're free.
His voice. It's like weirdly soothing to me. Just like, yes, stick to those.
Except for the ones that are working over there, but you can get those in a minute.
Oh, that guy's just running down the street.
You're awake now. Go to
Not
Jericho.
Robo Jesus, he's Robo Moses.
Robo
How many
Moses.
times must we say this?
We're getting close to where we'll explain our thoughts on that.
I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point.
It is. It's more and more obvious, I think, as time passes.
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window. Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
This is why I did it first.
What are we waiting for?
Robosis, yes.
Robosis.
I think, yeah, you can notice the security system in there.
You see the alarm system?
Found it.
So to Puff, I think you were saying earlier at the Stratford Tower bit, like, how do they do all this? They can do things like that. TM.
Where do we start?
Identify the
Droid.
security.
Get the droid. You're gonna have to.
He's not an
remember, we
option
jumped
yet.
off the.
Yeah, I think it's after this first bit.
System. I think we'll be able to deactivate it. Just follow me.
Oh, wait. That is looking at you now. It's got the apps. There he is.
Yeah, I don't think we can take him down yet. I think we have to do the other
You
stuff.
need to do it before you do this, though.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I'm trying to get closer to that.
Visualize the alarm system.
I mean, yeah, okay, maybe the droid. Wait, okay, you had a
that's-
second window option. It went away.
Huh? Secure the area. Scout the area. Good boy.
You'll soon be with us.
Yeah, what to do, Marcus?
Same. He's gonna soulfully look at his compatriots. Okay, we'll go notice this stuff real quick. Give us the option to.
There's traffic on the road. We need to block it.
It's one way. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Boys.
You're free now.
No, I think his outfit was $150 for you, not him.
Yeah.
Kara's model is only like $899, but that's like one of the cheaper ones.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
I think you're alright. There is a way to notice the drones. We just naturally noticed.
Exactly what we need to ram the store.
I'm telling you.
That'll be last. Neutralize the stuff first.
I'd say,
It's
because
over on
remember,
the
we jumped,
scaffolding.
yeah, we jumped onto the scaffolding before we came.
Surveillance drone.
There we go.
We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
Did notice that. Loosely. Aha, there you go. Parkour Moses.
I love parkour Moses.
I love
He is best Moses.
I honestly love reconstructing things. It's so satisfying.
It is very satisfying. You're gonna have to go, I think,
It goes
left,
to this
because if
one.
you go right, it's...
Yeah, it's too fast. I think we can just. Oh yeah, I think we just go for it.
Go over again. Hadouken!
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out.
Alarm system.
So B, because you missed some stuff. Marcus is technically a prototype Connor. He's from the same line. They're both part of the
You're
arcade
awake
line.
now. Go to
Marcus
Jericho.
is an arcade 200.
A unique model.
A unique model.
A specific gift from Elijah Kamsky.
Who is the inventor of androids to Carl, who's, you know, Marcus's quote-unquote dad.
Art dad.
And then Connor is the arcade 100, so he's like a more advanced model, but that's why Marcus has a lot of the same abilities as Connor.
Which are super advanced, basically.
Yeah, basically, Connor is the most advanced android ever created. Yeah. Go get you that trick.
Nice job, Marcus.
Looks like
It's all the way down at the end. Cool.
the plaza's secure. Now we can get inside the store.
Okay, let's go get the truck.
Who's better, Connor or Marcus? I mean, technically speaking, if you play it, what are you doing? You go around.
Probably could get in this one. Oh wait, no, I did that same thing last time.
Yeah. You can find out the hard way if you play right, and you end up with Connor and Marcus fighting it out. Marcus can decapitate Connor at one point.
Yeah, both of them have their
Yeah, it just
Mad
depends on how you
skills.
play it.
What are we waiting for?
just less.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just jump in.
Oh yeah, B, you totally missed it. There's been a couple of parkour scenes for Connor too.
They're great.
You definitely need to go back and
Okay,
watch
now
the
we're
archive.
in. Let's get that truck out.
Wait, do you need to break the fence? Hang on, look around. There you go. Get those bolt cutters.
That's what you're thinking of. It's once we're inside that we busted.
Yeah, Connor does have more advanced forensic abilities. He does that thing where he can take samples or whatever and assess like specifically what android does this blue blood belong to and stuff like that.
But they're pretty evenly matched whenever it comes to like physical abilities and stuff like that. It's just like, oh my god! Your fingers. Sorry, my hands don't hack.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
She just wants to do crimes, man.
I mean, fair. Who doesn't like to do a little crime?
Not North, that's okay.
North just wants to do a lot of crime.
A lot of crime. All the crime.
Child.
Aggressively crimes. Got it.
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
Oh, Puff, did you miss the part where Marcus was a gift to Carl from Kamsky himself? They're friends. And he gave it Marcus after Carl lost the use of his legs. Got it. Yeah.
There we go.
Alright.
Oh man. You know, it's sometimes weird. Sassy.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
I will talk more on my theories about Kamsky giving Marcus to Carl later, though. So we learn some more stuff. In game. Your trading partner.
North, you okay?
Let's get them out of here.
Another Simon.
Simon. Simon Part 2.
My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave. An object. Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them, or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you!
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you,
Marcus.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Marcus.
We're with
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Marcus has not met Carl yet, but he will, since Carl survived. We'll get to see them again. So excited.
Then follow me.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Be sure to only destroy stuff for free and for
Yes.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
Okay, what's the
I kind
square
of
one?
the circle one, yeah. Yeah, square.
The one that is on square. Yeah. What kick-ass tagging, though.
Right, man. Cool shit.
The screens, Marcus!
Was it hijack or trump?
I don't remember. No highlights. That completely changes what we're able to do later in the game. By the way, it will ruin chances for a pacifistic ending potentially, or it'll ruin the public support of your movement, which can affect your ability to get a peaceful ending.
Yeah.
We don't need masters anymore. We're free.
Tags in the windows over there and stuff, and also the anchoring part here. Right, that went to the left.
Equal rights?
Rights, yeah.
Space free. Check this.
Come on, I'm so bad at hacking. Why?
It's because I keep on thinking it's one of the ones where you can let go immediately. Oh god, that's so tempting.
The light.
This makes us a little bit more violent, but it sets them free.
Anything else violent?
Overdue. Good. Oh my gosh, please.
You also need to climb up the building to do that thing.
Make sure I'm doing all the right things. Because I climbed up the building a little too fast last time.
Yeah, I think that needs to be the last thing.
So maybe break it. Move on road? Move on road.
Move up the road, yeah.
I'll help you.
We're only breaking the windows to get the androids out of the shop.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good, right? I think that's... Wow, yeah, we are doing real great. Yeah, there's all sorts of extra things that you can do, but it's kind of, like, tricky. Like smoke bombs, like, no. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't get to do the thing. Ah, well. Okay. It raised anyway. That's okay.
We freed hundreds of our people. We did it.
They're coming. Everyone fall back to Jericho.
So for those of you that missed it, all the androids can communicate
We sent a
silently.
message without violence, just like
so
you
that's what we
wanted.
did.
You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
Stop questioning.
You can't fight violence with violence.
Moses.
Unless there's no other choice.
There's always a choice. There's in this case.
It's the buds! Run! It's the Bobo!
Handsome Moses. Bitch fight.
North! North. You alright? What happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who? They killed our people, Marcus.
We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
An eye for an eye and the world goes blind.
We won't punish a crime with another crime.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist
The one
attack.
Marcus was
Most
doing
shop windows were
wasn't the
covered
only
with graffiti
one.
demanding rights for
that
androids
they're-
and other
Josh and
obscure
Simon and-
slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still
Two
investigating.
policemen were found in a state of shock near one of the CyberLife stores.
Now, according to our sources, they they confirmed that the attackers were a group of androids.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
Same with the fact that we didn't
can-
vandalize.
It can go down to where public support is like outright fucking hostile, and it will eventually result in war being declared against android kind.
Yeah, peaceful protest. And like same with like all the choices they made to like what to do in the store, like tagging stuff, good. Breaking stuff, bad. That's why we only got up
We
to
only-
98%, you know.
That's why we only break the windows to save the enemies.
Exactly, because we saved our
just
babies.
can't leave
Worth
those-
it.
can't
No.
leave those babies.
Worth it. Especially since they're watching us all like
I know, like
Jesus.
like,
Same.
I will save you.
I don't know what we're gonna get because
This is the part where Hank calls you an asshole if you died before this.
yeah.
Wait, I have to continue. God damn it.
Okay. Bits are expensive. God. Gotta be pacifist, man. I don't understand how you can be not pacifist. That's why you can always see, because the more you play the game, the more you can see like the other routes you took and stuff like that. All of our choices are always the pacifist ones, the ones that are unlocked. Because we made a few other minor decisions, like I climbed the wall last time, and we deployed like this big banner thing, but it's limited amount of time, so we pushed some cars into the road instead. The banners still got deployed, so we're good. Genocide run. No B. Bad B. Kate for life. No. Oh my gosh. Your scream for blood is kind of concerning. Just get a new eye. North, probably. Marcus already has a new eye.
Right, he's already done that once. Topical quote is topical.
Yeah. We left him too long with North. She talked too much. I wonder what he's going to say different because he doesn't tell us. We're actually with him. He drove up after us. We met him here
Yeah.
whenever
We were
Connor had died.
redeployed from-
Redeployed. So this is different for us.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch
Oh,
of
that was
deviants.
Chris. That was Chris.
Said he was saved by Marcus himself.
Is Chris okay?
Yeah, he's in shock, but he's alive. What the hell?
Instinct.
I have a bad feeling, Lieutenant. We shouldn't have come here.
Bad feeling, huh? Should get your program checked. Might be a glitch.
Sassy dad. Sassy dad. Chris is a recurring police officer. We keep on seeing him like with other detectives and stuff on the scene and stuff like that. He's a nice guy. He's never been a dick to Connor or anything.
He's like, fine.
It's Chloe!
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
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 Awkward. He's like, oh no, she's hot.
Right.
Don't make Hank trim his hair. His hair is fantastic.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Just needs to style it. Thanks, wait for the end. So you can poke around. We should definitely sit with him this time. I know that there's an article we can read, but...
He's a fucking self-portrait in the goddamn lobby.
And
Amanda.
Died February 23rd, 27. No, don't eat it. We gotta go sit with Hank. Remember last time when we read we couldn't? Yeah, space tourism on the rise. Fortune teller computer.
Nice girl.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Yeah, she is.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. So you're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
let's try that.
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
You can poke around if you want now. Kamsky's portrait. Fix that.
Yeah, resigned back in 2028.
So less than a
Resigned.
year. Yeah,
He was forced
a
out.
year after Amanda died. Resigned under
Duress,
disagreeing.
basically.
Yeah, disagreeing with the board as to the direction of the company.
Elijah will see you now.
Android is back. A bunch of Chloes. So many Chloes.
Mr. Kamsky?
Weird red water.
Just a moment, please.
So that's probably a Carl piece in the background there.
Because we know that Carl and Kamsky's are friends. Our friends.
Here we go.
Just this motherfucker.
You are not ready. A big ass K behind that waterfall. Moral status. Haven't been addicted to coffee. Same. He dates Joey. Little pictures of this. Chloe's talking.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Virus or health?
Either. Either.
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
Kamsky's the
All
inventor
ideas of
Android.
viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
Neutral? Or direct? Either.
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you. What do you really want?
Like, trouble dancer. Yeah.
What I want is not important.
It is important, Governor. Oh, boy.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. What is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out
What's
of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being. Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know. Fascinating. CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
Protect the boy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Sorry, Dad. I learned it from you.
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Dad approval. Dad approval. We made him proud. We made him proud. I love him so much. So I'm pretty sure that one of those Chloes is a deviant.
Yeah, so you see in that brief shot whenever they're in the pool, there's the one that had been looking over her shoulder.
Like talking to each other, and at one point, one of them like
had been
very
and as soon as like the choice had been made, she like quickly
turns
looked
back
back.
around.
Yeah. Totally
But,
deviant.
yeah, so Kamsky is not lying. If you decide to shoot Chloe there, he will answer your question. He will answer
one question.
You can ask about RA9. You can ask about more about deviancy and how it's spreading. And Kamsky at that point confirms that, yes, it is a virus. Because basically androids all come installed with a sort of handshake program where they just kind of recognize each other and like register each other's presence. And in that program, there's, he says if there was a flaw in that program, meaning that there is a flaw in that program, then that's how it's spreading, because anytime they just come within range of each other, they're infecting each other with that flaw in that program. And so, you combine that with an emotional shock or Marcus, and it results in deviancy. But if you ask him about RA9, he'll say that you made the wrong choice. But he will explain that RA9 to the androids is supposedly, pause real quick, supposedly the first android to deviate. And I personally do believe that Marcus is RA9, but not because he is the first one to deviate, because we know he's not, because like you see that happen, and that happened after Daniel on the roof with Connor,
right? And there's like the police reports and stuff like
for like
that
9 months back that it had been happening. I do believe that he is the source of the flawed virus, though, because he was a gift to Kamsky, or from Kamsky to Carl, after,
And he's a unique
after
model.
and he's a unique model, and that was after he had been ousted as CEO of CyberLife because of differences in opinion on where the company should go. So I do believe Kamsky is the one that kicked all of this off to begin with.
Yeah, I think like at that point the differences in opinion is very clearly, you know, like
I think
money
I
versus,
think
you
Kamsky
know,
wanted to go more and more human with them, and the board did not.
Right, they're like, no, we can't make money off this, probably, or whatever, capitalism.
Whatever reasons, yeah.
But yeah, so I am in agreement with this. That basically, Kamsky wants to watch the world burn a little bit,
But,
and
like,
like give androids their freedom. He's
right,
he's a bit chaotic good, basically.
He is, yeah, like he's a douche, but he is chaotic good, I believe, in the end, because he created this new species essentially. So I think he does have that emotional investment in them,
Right.
Where he created them, realized what they could be, saw how they began to change, and like wants to see it through. One of the, you know, quote unquote secret endings. It's actually, you have to really try to get this one, is if you kill everyone as early as possible in the game, Kamsky basically gets brought back in as CEO of CyberLife. So it kind of works out for him either way, because he either sees his creations become
more,
sees them become, you know, sentient beings with their own sense of free will,
right?
Or he's put back in a position of power at his company where he can make that happen eventually.
Exactly.
But yeah,
it's
interesting.
It's intense stuff. Enjoy some time alone for once. Android riot. Destroy neighborhoods vandalized by psychotic machines. Get out. Eastern space race. Russia and China's androids face off. It's more about that sort of thing. Again, all very neat stuff. Highly recommend reading it. I just don't want to look at you guys. I am going to play the piano though. Like a good boy. Good musical boy. We love you. He stopped himself. I like the hopeful one more, I think.
I was wondering where you were.
I needed to think.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
Followers? Yeah, that are sincere.
They all obey me. They follow me without question. And that much power feels good. And scary at the same time.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
Oh, wow, so we never showed with affection. Honestly, like, we really haven't, and like, we still end up with this.
No,
That's
not
how
all
this
humans
is.
are the same. Some of them understand that they can't stop us from becoming free forever.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
I say the truth.
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together.
Should we just try and leave and avoid the
No,
romance?
Because I do like the
I
scene,
like the
and
North's
we're not
past.
going to avoid it.
Yeah.
What about you?
And honestly,
You
I
never
do,
told me
as
about
much
your
as I
past.
don't
What did you
like
do
the
before?
forced romance, I do like
I don't
the
want to
scene.
talk about it.
Yeah. I think it's important to our character.
Other North.
Yeah.
That android you were looking at in the store. She reminded you of who you were, didn't she?
Curious? Understanding? That's interesting.
North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
I was nothing. A doll in a distributor program to satisfy humans. Just a toy designed for their pleasure. One day I was with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything. I shouldn't have told you.
It's okay, Northman. Poor baby. Same. She's been through some stuff. Mm-hmm.
I saw your memories. Carl's house. When they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you.
Yeah, right about that.
North.
Yay! Good. Okay, all my boyfriend's back. Yeah. Oh, not in a hug.
Oh no, B, you left at the worst part. This is such a great scene.
This is such a great scene. Oh no.
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
There are androids here who could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
Got the fancy suit boy.
Guess can't. Not that one, I guess. All right.
There's some over to the left.
Walk away here first.
You're free.
No, okay, now you know. I think he should just settle in his
Percy, fuck.
Trust me, Silver, we know.
You're free.
Like I said, we know what we're doing. There weren't many in here.
No, there weren't, I think.
You know, I bet President War was in bed inside life. Company that size and through I'm telling you, you got the wrong idea. So what?
You slipped and both hands planted on her tits. That is what that lady just said.
Come with us.
Okay.
That's the point. Cyber life is recorded.
Doorboy. Yeah, there's the doorboy.
I mean, they could be spying on us.
You're awake now.
Just make sure. 'Cause I think we missed one last time. I think it was that guy way back at the entrance, though. Yeah.
I think I'll take a rain check if it's all the same to you.
You don't have to obey them. You're free. You're free.
Finally. I've been on hold for like 10 minutes. Yes.
You're free. I need to block the street.
The guy on the phone.
You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back here!
Cover. Just make sure I haven't missed any voice. I like that lady just like, okay. Love this scene, man. It's Kara. Kara.
You're free now.
You can do it from a distance. Yeah. I love this point. Just There's yeah, so make sure you stay inside of them. It's good. We turned around. Please. So basically one theory I have about why it is he's able to do it from a distance from this particular point is because he has so many other people who are infected with him, it kind of serves as an amplifier. Because he can't normally just point and make it happen, he has to have the contact. So I think all the other
I love the
androids are
points.
amplifying the effect.
Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order!
Where's hands?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ!
Smart choice.
Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here.
don't know, hundreds, thousands of... Free marching! Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fucking mind off!
Toby, you missed the best part.
Yeah.
No, one of the best parts.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation.
Is that fucking Gavin?
We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
No, stand ground. Oh, stand ground.
We have to show them we won't back down. We stay right here.
Disperse! This is your last chance!
We have to make a statement. We have to stay put no matter what.
Please, Marcus. We can't let them slaughter us without fighting back.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're leaving.
Affirmative.
On my orders!
Ready. Disperse.
Run!
Come on, Marcus. We gotta go.
No, North did not like that. She wanted to kill everyone.
Yeah.
North always wants to kill people, though. She's a bit murdery. Just a bit.